Upcoming season is next. We got the Marvel Beach Blast. That's what I wrote down. Marvel Beach Blast.
Sure, sounds good to me.
All right. Well,
Beach blanket snap.
so this season started June 2nd, 2026. And yeah, we have a couple new, what are these called, abilities?
It's just the terminology. I don't think the abilities are different. It's just streamlining the terminology.
Right.
So saying with increased power comes increased responsibility. They're just empowered.
So we've got empowered. A card's power has been permanently increased. Ongoing power changes do not count, but setting a card to a higher power now does. That is what empowered means, and that is a term that will be coming up on some of these upcoming cards. And then we have movable. This card can be moved. If you already know cards like Nightcrawler, Jeff, Vision, Cloak, or locations like New York, this is the same kind of movement language in a cleaner keyword form. Okay, very good. All right, our first card, Jeff the Baby Dolphin. 2 cost, 2 power.
What? You didn't pronounce that right, Jesse.
Okay, how am I supposed to pronounce that?
You got to check the punctuation. Jeff the Baby Dolphin? And
Yeah,
Jesse, that's
canon?
in some of Jeff's early Infinity comic appearances, he goes there. A bunch of Marvel heroes are having a pool party, and Jeff jumps in the water, and everybody, even the Hulk, is freaked out by the shark fin in the water. And so later, in a subsequent issue, Jeff goes to the beach and worries that he's going to frighten people, so he goes and acquires a dolphin costume.
Oh, okay. All right. The ability is your cards reveal here with +1 power, and it's movable once. We're kind of getting the ball rolling here on some of the empowered stuff along with the movable stuff by using a card that does both here almost. Empowers another card. So I like this. I think this is going to be a fun card. What's your thoughts?
I think it is too. I said I was going to forgo the season pass, and then I'm like, wait a minute, I like what they're doing here. So I did get Jeff the Baby Dolphin. I made a deck called Jeff Force. It is still a work in progress, but it's you put Jeff on one location, drop Clea in there. You've got
Here it comes. Yeah.
Flames of the Fault Line. Or
Flatline.
oh, Flatline. My bad. Okay. Well, I mispronounced the mispronunciation, so you can use those to blast Majestic Wingbird.
Oh, yeah.
I got Kitty Pryde can drop down next to Jeff every turn. And then if you're going to have Kitty Pryde and Clea, you got to have Marvel Boy.
Yes.
Boost up Iska the Unbeaten. I had Stick and Maverick in there. Still have Stick, but I need a little bit more of a boost for them. Not that +2 or +3 isn't nice, but you want to do something obnoxious with those cards. Mm-hmm. And then as long as you got Kitty Pryde dropping in, get Bishop and Shao Lao the Undying. I had Thena in there at one point, but Thena, you're like, oh, do I want to play that third card? Shao Lao? I was just like, yeah, just throw everything at him, and then I will eat it.
Nice.
So, yeah, fun card, and only going to get more interesting with the other cards in this season. I got to admit that when I saw, beach party, whatever, but I like what they're doing.
Yeah.
And it's almost like Snap's supposed to be fun.
There are some cards here that work very well together, and I think this might be a really strong season when it's all said and done. Next card.
And they've got an eye-catching Elsa Bloodstone variant who would also be good in there. She was the first season pass card I got, and she always gets squeezed out of my decks. I gotta try her again.
Next card, Venus, 3 cost, 3 power. This is the super premium pass card. When your cards in play are empowered, give those cards an additional +1 power. I wrote down here, just keep adding power. So Venus, along with Jeff the Baby Dolphin, you're going to have some pretty beefy cards if you get both.
Yeah.
Of them. So what are your?
And I've seen her a few times already, and she's another one kind of like Muse, where maybe by itself it's not going to do anything, but in a close match it can make a difference.
Yeah. All right. Monstro. I like this card. Monstro. 8 cost, 8 power. This card's cost is reduced by the cost of your deck's top card. Now, I haven't seen it in play. I don't have it. I don't know if you have it or not. But
I do not. I've seen it a couple times.
Okay. All right. So what I thought here was, and I could see your comments here below, but obviously it works like a less specific Howard the Duck. So you have it in your hand and you can kind of gauge what may be the next card. Okay. So I wrote down Hydro Man, and the reason for Hydro Man is because if your next card is going to be a 6-cost card,
Oh, I see.
Hydro Man's going to get her down to 0. So it's basically like you can use him in conjunction with Howard the Duck too, but having Monstro out there.
Okay. No, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah, I wasn't thinking about that. For some reason, I was thinking you'd have to play him, but of course you can't because he's an 8 cost.
Right. Yeah, he wouldn't help at that point. Monstro's only like assistance in that case is going to be identifying what that next card is going to be on top and if I get it down to 0 or not. Because a lot of times I get upset with Hydro Man because he reduces the cost down to 0 on a 1-cost card or something like that. So
yeah.
But anyway, you're worth
his effectiveness is kind of watered down.
Well, hey, this is beach related in some way. So anyway, go ahead, man. What's your thoughts on Monstro?
I didn't even think about the prediction part, but yeah, he could be a 2/8 or even a 1/8. Or if you have 2 Monstros in your deck, he could be a 0/8.
Oh, how do you do?
Or Death if you.
How do you do 2 Monstros in your deck?
You'd have to copy it somehow. I don't know if you could actually. It's probably too complicated. Well, there's either a really easy way I'm not thinking of, or it's too complicated to actually try. Like maybe if you had the Time Theater, and then the one that I can never remember that shuffles your cards back in. I don't know.
Yep. It's
but Death is also an 8 cost. So
yep, that gets it down. All right, Jubilee, Silver Surfer. There's your question mark. I don't know.
I remember when she was a vampire, but
right. 4 cost, 2 power. When you draw a card, add this card's power to it. So I wrote down here, and I need explanation. I said, is this just a perpetually +2 to every card you draw?
I don't know. I would have thought it would only happen once, but it doesn't say on reveal. So
that makes me think like this is a situation where, of course, granted she's a 4 cost, so you're only going to have her out there for maybe 3 turns. So you're going to be drawing, and you only have that bonus 3 times. But regardless, if you can bump her up before laying her out there, and I wrote down Nakia, she might help you with those last 3 cards that you draw if you get her out there on turn 4 and you have a 7-turn game.
Yeah.
So
Nakia, Surge, Phastos.
Yeah, I'm assuming Stick and Maverick are going to do the same thing, right?
I would think, yeah.
So, yeah, I'm kind of interested in this one. This one might be one I shoot for. Do you got any thoughts?
No, that's pretty much what I was thinking. Yeah, you want to empower her. I'm just not sure if it keeps repeating. If it doesn't say on reveal or ongoing or activate, I don't know what the duration is.
It just says when you draw a card, add this card's power to it. So,
I guess it's just got to be in your hand.
Submariner, 1 cost, 2 power. When this is empowered, add a random 1 cost character to your hand with that same increase. And I wrote down here, well, this is getting out of control. Now, this is the card I want to get. Because now you're getting 1 cost cards that have increased power. I like it.
Well, yeah, and there's lots of cards that encourage you to use those lower cost ones. Get Kyra to protect them, get Marvel Boy to boost them up. Black Swan looks like she's never been to the beach, so might be a good time for her to get out. It's lots of sunscreen.
She's just using lots of sunscreen all the time.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely interesting. Moore's one of those guys you don't necessarily want to invite to the party, but I'd consider this one.
Next up is Namorita. 3 cost, 5 power. When you draw a card, give it -1 cost if this is your only card here. So I put down here, it's on theme with the Atlanteans, always being by themselves. I wrote down here, I like getting 0 cost cards as well. So them 1 costers that become 0 cost, I don't mind that.
Yeah, well, getting slowly but surely getting more and more new warriors in there.
It's true. It's true.
So, yeah, said there are so many lonely Atlanteans that they won't be lonely much longer.
That's true. Okay, next up is Quicksand. 2 cost, 4 power. Going to be the high voltage overdrive reward. The next time your opponent would start a turn with bonus energy, they don't get it. So take that, Star-Lord, Master of the Sun, or whatever he is. Master of the Universe, whatever he is.
Well, at least he still has the ability to increase his... Oh, no, they took that away.
Oh.
Kicking sand in his face. Or quicking sand.
Quicking sand.
Somebody else, if you're just mad at people playing Airshim decks too, to hang with Darkhawk and Cassandra Nova.
Dude, could you imagine? I don't know if this is starting turn, but do you think location like things happen at the start of the turn? So you get your plus max energy from, oh gosh, what is it called?
Tinkerer's Lab or Project Pegasus?
Yeah, dude, could you imagine Project Pegasus like not getting that bonus?
That's probably going to be a quick retreat.
That would be, and the only opportunity you got to do that would be for turn 3 because this is a 2 cost unless you got some other way of getting it out there. But anyway.
Who she would hit even worse than Star-Lord, and he's definitely number 2 on the list. Who number 1 would be?
Who?
Electro.
Oh, that would suck. That would suck bad.
Worst screw up for Electro since accidentally forming the New Avengers.
This is very specific. I think it's one of those. It may possibly be like, oh gosh, who was it? Super Adaptoid. It's not that bad, but because we are lousy with extra energy in this game. So I don't know. If you're just mad about that being a thing, this is the deck you're going to use it for.
Well, yeah, and basically she's Shocker, if nothing else.
Right. Okay, last character card, Triton. 3 cost, 4 power. Triton was an Eternal, right?
Nope.
I told you he wasn't. Who am I thinking?
Which just goes to show...
Triton was an Atlantean, right?
Nope.
Triton was not an Atlantean. Who was Triton?
Try again.
I'm thinking of Trigon, aren't I?
He was not Raven's dad. He was also not a giant triple sentinel.
Tri-Sentinel.
He was also not one of those dinosaur aliens that bedeviled the Ninja Turtles.
Okay, all right. Triceratop. No, the
Triceratons.
Triceratons.
He was also not the dude who was one of Skeletor's henchmen that had like 3 specialized eyes on his visor.
Triclops.
So you need to try again. Now, his power, let me just say, on reveal, give the last character each player played last turn plus 3 power. So, so it is specifically last turn. So I misread that. But yeah, basically I said, in a way, he is comic accurate. This card will have you thinking, oh yeah, Triton's a thing, isn't he? Just like the character. And we have a demonstration because Jesse forgot Triton is an Inhuman.
Inhuman, that's right. I meant Inhuman. I knew he was hanging around with Black Bolt because I remember him and who's the guy with the martial arts stuff? Karnak, yeah. So I remember Karnak.
Yeah, how we don't have Karnak is beyond me, but I know why we don't have Karnak because Shang-Chi took his shtick.
Oh, it's true. That's a good point. Yeah, this is the Grand Arena Prize. Each player gets +3. These abilities that give both players the thing, it's almost like, okay, I was trying to figure out how to take advantage of this. Obviously, +3 power for us is great, or for you, but you're also giving it to your opponent, so I don't know, unless they didn't play a card last turn, and that's about the only thing.
Now, if they didn't play a card, if they played a card on the bar with no name, or if they played Wilson Fisk and he's just not big enough for Shang-Chi to take down yet.
What does Wilson Fisk?
Well, he's a 9 power.
Okay.
If you give him +3, Shang-Chi can take him out.
Oh, okay. All right.
So Triton and Shang-Chi, just like in those classic Inhumans issues, where those guys went on a road trip to discover America, and... Oh, no, wait, that was Green Lantern and Green Arrow. I always get those.
Yeah, you get it mixed. Any other thoughts here on Triton?
Shang-Chi and Triton. Hardly traveling heroes, because Triton has to be in water all the time. The whole thing seems a little fishy to me.
I get it.
But maybe somebody will find a strategy that can tip the scales. All right, Jesse, I am finished.
Locations. We got our first...
I think that went swimmingly.
Oh, jeez. Somebody stop, please. Boardwalk. End of turn. Give the lowest power cards here +1 power. So I thought about this, and I thought this is a cool location because I would assume it is going to look for the lowest power card on each side. And I imagine at some point that they're going to be even, and both bonuses are going to go to both sides.
Well, it'll just be the lowest power one on whichever side, and if there's more than one, they would all get the bonus.
That's what I'm thinking. You start out with your lowest power. If you got the lowest power, that's great. Your guy gets the bonus, and then obviously at some point it's going to match up with the other guy on the other side, and then you guys are both going to get the bonus.
Yeah.
So I like it. I think it's pretty neat.
I think it's a shame that they didn't make the other new location Park Place, but I guess that doesn't go with the overall theme.
Afraid not.
But I don't have a monopoly on good ideas. So Ironheart could hang out here, Mr. Negative, the cards that have useful effects but not a lot of power. This is where you drop them off.
Yeah, I like that.
A little spending money to go to the arcade, maybe get some ice cream.
That's right. Get Clea out.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah,
she'll help, but you don't want to play the flatline sitting over there in that lane because.
Oh yeah.
Well, then again, it's -3, so it's gonna be hard for them to catch up by the end of the.
I think when the featured location is under the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun.
That might be one of the best. All right, next up, last one, Sandcastle. After turn 5. In the game. So now we can end the game with turn 4, turn 5, turn 6, and turn 7. I don't think there's much to say here other than just be ready for it.
Yeah.
Legioning this thing's not going to do a thing. The only thing you could possibly do is wait till turn 5 and then throw Scarlet Witch down and go haha or magic.
Scarlet Witch or Nico on turn 5 and suddenly you have ended the game.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's our thoughts on the upcoming season. Marvel Beach Blast.